I'm going to tell you everything you want to know about the Anvil Valkyrie, and we're starting right now. Welcome to A Star Citizen Ship Buyer's Guide. What's up, citizens? This is SubliminaL here, and today we'll be discussing the features, functions, and benefits of the Anvil Valkyrie, and compare those features amongst competing ships so you can make an informed buying decision. We'll cover a brief overview, review stat comparisons, go over weapons, discuss components, take a tour of the ship, review pros and cons, and finish up with my thoughts on the ship being reviewed. Just an FYI, the images you'll be seeing are of the Liberator edition of the Valkyrie, offered exclusively during a past CitizenCon. It is the same with an exception of the exterior color. If this is our first time meeting, be sure to check out some of my other reviews in this series. Now let's get to it. The Valkyrie Heavy Dropship is a troop transport designed to safely deploy up to 20 armed troops along with a single vehicle into combat zones. Armed with multiple turrets and side guns, it can provide heavy overwatch to deployed troops, clearing a safe landing zone. It is manufactured by Anvil Aerospace, a Terra-based spaceship manufacturing company providing ships for the military and regular citizens. The Anvil Valkyrie is currently flight ready. It is not currently available for purchase on the Pledge Store. When it was available, it sold for $375 and on average sells for $337 on the gray market. It is not currently available to purchase with Alpha UEC. With that out of the way, let's see how it compares to other ships you might be considering. For comparison, I have selected the following 10 ships. The Google Sheets document with the data is linked in the description. If this is your first time here, check the description for an explanation on how I select and compare ships. The Anvil Valkyrie comes in at 75,000 kilograms. It has a max crew size of 7. Unfortunately, its massive cargo hold does not support the transport of standard containment units. It has over 22,000 hit points across its body, one of the worst ships on this list. Its shield generators can withstand almost 14,000 hit points of damage. Has a sustained gun DPS of over 2,000. It has a burst DPS of almost 4,000. The Anvil Valkyrie does not carry missiles. Its fuel capacity of 7,500 fuel units is absurd. The 300i has 8,000 fuel units for comparison. It has a max yaw pitch rate of 60 degrees per second. Has an SCM speed of 200 meters per second. Its 1,085 meter per second top speed is at the top of this list. It takes 17.25 seconds to reach that top speed. Its quantum drive has a 74 megameter per second quantum speed, so travel from Port Olisar to Hurston will take you about 7 minutes and 14 seconds. It has a QT range of 107 gigameters, so it can travel from Port Olisar to Hurston 3.3 times before needing to refuel. And finally, leaving Hurston's atmosphere will take you about 4 minutes and 8 seconds. Now let's talk about its firepower. Oh, the firepower. The Valkyrie packs one size 3 hardpoint with one PC2 dual S3 mount with two size 2 Scorpion G215s for the pilot. One Scorpion has 30 physical damage with 900 RPM for a total of 300 DPS and a 1200 meter range. It has two manned turrets, one at the top and the bottom. These turrets come with two size 3 Mantis GT220s each. The GT220 has 30 physical damage with 1000 RPM for a total of 500 DPS and a 1400 meter range. It has two door turrets located on the port and starboard side. These turrets come with one size 1 Yellow Jacket GT210 each. Yellow Jackets have 14 physical damage with 800 RPM for a total of 187 DPS and a 1200 meter range. And finally, the Valkyrie comes with two remote turrets for the wings. These remote turrets also have one size 3 Mantis GT220 each. Now for the components. The standard components available on the Valkyrie are as follows. It has two size 2 Grade C military class Arctic coolers, two size 2 Grade C military class Maelstrom power plants, two size 2 Grade C military class full stop shield generators, and last but not least, we have one size 2 Grade C civilian class Odyssey quantum drive. Let's take a look at the interior. The Valkyrie has a massive cargo hold big enough to practically fit an Ursa rover, two Tumbrel Cyclones, two Dragonflies or Noxes, and even a Merlin snub fighter. Moving on to the left, we have a port side deployment door with the GT210. Next we have the first troop bay where we have 10 troop seats. Past this we have room with access to the bottom turret. Next we have the final troop bay with another 10 seats. And to the left we have the starboard side deployment door with another GT210. Now let's make our way to the ladder that's more clingy than my last girlfriend. To the left we have a head, and further left we have a set of bunk beds. On the right we have another bed, what looks like a small galley, and more beds. Moving on, we have access to our remote turrets. On the left we have the port side remote turret access. And on the right, we have the starboard side remote turret access. Backtracking a little, we have access to the top man turret. Now let's head towards the flight deck. The pilot seat comes equipped with 6 MFDs and a radar. The Valkyrie does not come equipped with an ejection feature. I would say its pros are a huge cargo bay big enough to fit all of your toys, enough room for all of your friends and half the server to fit comfortably, and enough guns to properly suppress the battlefield of any ground operation. Its cons are a terrible fuel capacity. With fewer fuel units than a 300i, it's amazing it can make a trip to the surface and back. The lack of energy weapons makes it hard to take down anything with shields. I would recommend adding some distortion weapons to some of the turrets. It could be a useful tactic. Also, not having any SCU for cargo is very disappointing. I think the Anvil Valkyrie is a great dropship and should be essential to every organization. After all, with the current state of the PU, this game is only what we make it. Inter-org ground skirmishes or org versus org ground ops are a ton of fun. The Valkyrie may have its pitfalls, but in the end it serves a purpose, and it serves the purpose very well. I'm looking forward to reviewing its main competitor, the Vanguard Hoplite. After that, a head-to-head will be on the horizon. Plus, look at this thing. Abraham Lincoln would be so proud. The next ship in my review series will be the Constellation Phoenix. I would like to know your thoughts on it, as well as the Anvil Valkyrie, down in the comments. Did you like this review? Like it, subscribe by hitting the bell, check out some of my other reviews in this series, and comment what ship you would like to see featured in the next episode of A Star Citizen Ship Buyer's Guide. Until next time, citizens, I'll see you in the verse.